Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally official. Chelsea have announced Joao Felix, and guess what? He's not only just training, but he's already in the squad to face Fulham. Hopefully, he starts. All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. As a lot of you guys might be aware, and if you're not aware, then I'm here to deliver the news for you. Joao Felix has been announced by Chelsea Football Club officially all over the Chelsea Twitter page. You'll see heaps of things about Joao Felix. Great news. He's a Chelsea player. Look, the stream that I had earlier today, addressing, there's so many people negative about this particular loan move at the moment, and I think it's got to do with a lot with our current situation. Had we been winning some matches, I think a player like Joao Felix would have been absolutely celebrated all throughout the fan base. And this is where I'm hoping, upcoming match against Fulham, upcoming match after that against Crystal Palace, we need to start picking up wins and then go on a bit of a momentum and really start rectifying this situation. But I'm glad, man. We needed some help up front in the final third, and I hope and honestly, I pray that this player can help us out. The talent is definitely there. There's no doubts about that. I just hope that now Graham Potter can do some damage with this particular player. But great to see the official news. This is what Joao Felix had to say when he obviously was announced by Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea is one of the great teams in the world, and I hope to help the team reach their objectives. So I'm very, very happy to be here and very excited to play at Stamford Bridge. I don't know what objectives you want to help us out with. I mean, Top Ball is still saying the objective is top 4. So let's see. If Joao Felix is somehow able to light up the Premier League, I mean, I'm not holding my breath for it, but obviously I'm hoping that he does well. But I'm not going to put such an expectation that he's going to take the Premier League by storm. But if somehow he's able to help us get top 4, I think it's going to be quite a sensational story to look back on at the end of the season. These are some of the latest pictures, ladies and gentlemen. Joao Felix pictured in training. Good to see, man. This guy, as I said, he was already starting for Atletico Madrid after the World Cup, so should be sharp enough. And good to see that he's already participating in the training sessions. I'm pretty certain some of the current players, will be buzzing to see a new player come through. It just gives them that morale boost that, okay, we've got some help now. Hopefully we can do something. Sam C345, as you know, he provides a lot of internal news in regards to Chelsea, more specifically for lineups. He seems to have the lineups readily available well beforehand than anyone else. He's hearing that Felix is in the Chelsea squad for tomorrow. I tweeted out not that long ago saying, I'm so happy that we've been able to register him and he's in the squad. I just now badly need him to start. He has to start for me. I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, Miz, how can he start? He needs to." No. Training sessions done. Hopefully, he sits down with Graham Potter, understand the match, plan, whatever the plan is, and let's put him in. Let's put him in. He's a footballer at the end of the day. Like he's not some sort of a stupid guy. Like I'm pretty sure he'll understand instructions. We need that little bit of extra oomph up front against Fulham. I don't want to take any chances. Let's see what Felix can do. Off the beginning, I suppose. I think Cody Gakpo as well. As soon as he was available to start, he started for Liverpool. So I don't see any reason why we can't give Felix an opportunity to just get the ball rolling immediately. And we need it. We badly need it. This is what Graham Potter had to say. Potter gives a hint on his plan with Felix. We'll do the match preview like I always do on the match day early in the morning. And we'll pick up some more comments from Graham Potter, all the stuff that he had to say in the press conference, and also some injury information in regards to Pulisic out for 2 months. These are some of the reasons why we obviously went and got someone like Joao Felix, because right now we don't have any wingers. Sterling is out for a little bit as well. So, but this is what Potter had to say in regards to Joao Felix and where he could potentially be deployed. He has qualities as a second striker between the lines and making something happen in the final third. This is exactly what I've been saying. I don't want him to be hooked on the wings, whether it's on the left, whether it's on the right. He can definitely do that, but I rather him being more central, second striker, playing off another striker in between the lines, being involved in midfield, that creative outlet, central attacking midfielder. I have no issues if he wants to drift on the left at times and then centrally come in. Obviously, throughout the match, he'll figure out, along with his teammates, exactly where they need to be positioned. I'm hoping there is a game plan. So, but I would like to see him more involved through the middle, 100%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Off the back of Joao Felix's loan move to Chelsea Football Club, a bit of a domino effect is probably brewing in the air, and it goes by something like this. Things are happening. The individual that used to say things are happening is bad boy Gerard Romero. Gerard Romero, the dancer. Do you know what I mean? That guy. When he's saying things are happening, they're up to no good. Barcelona and their mischief is up to no good. Barca wants Aubameyang back. This is from Gerard Romero and managing Barca as well. Look, do you know what? I've said it recently. I don't think Graham Potter fancies this guy. And if you don't fancy a particular player, let's move them on. Let's not dilly-dally anymore. And it shouldn't just be Aubameyang. I think we should be able to move on some other players as well. I don't know whether we can get rid of Christian Pulisic at the moment because of his injury, but honestly speaking, I'm done with him now. I'm done. Like, no disrespect. He's not had the impact that Chelsea Football Club requires from a winger. And on top of that, plethora of injuries. He needs to now, we need to move on from Christian Pulisic, in all honesty. Same with Hakim Ziyech as well, just not providing what we need at Chelsea Football Club. So a few other players need to move on, not just Aubameyang. People that don't fit need to move on. Now, the crazy thing about Aubameyang is Barcelona, they're up to no good once again. They're up to no good. They're there to play us. They're there to abuse us again. And they're there to basically disrespect us once more. Do you remember when we signed Aubameyang from Barcelona? Excuse me for a second. When we signed Aubameyang from Barcelona, this was the tweet from Fabrizio Romano. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Chelsea and Marcos Alonso to Barcelona. Here we go, full agreement completed. 14 million euros. Fee to Barcelona. More. Aubameyang will fly to London around 5 p.m. 2-year deal plus one more option. So it's a 2-year deal plus one more option. So you've got him for 2 years. Alonso in Spain to undergo medical and sign 3-year deal. Now, 14 million. We've already paid 14 million fee to Barcelona. Quite a decent amount of money. And we've only been able to use him for how long now? Not even 6 months. Probably something around 5 months. Because it was 1st of September when we got this particular player. Check this out. This is the latest that's coming from Barcelona at the moment. Sorry about that. Aubameyang can't play for any other club than Barcelona because he's already played for Barcelona this season. If you remember, we didn't get him from the get-go. He's already played for Barcelona this season. So there's a clause. You cannot play for more than 2 clubs in a particular season. So it goes something like this. Aubameyang can't play for any other club than Barcelona. Aubameyang can't play for any other club than Barcelona and Chelsea due to FIFA rules. 100% confirmed. Being told Barca would love the idea to bring Auba back. Barca would love the idea. Apparently, Xavi is saying he's quite content with the squad that he has. But when Fabrizio is saying that Barca would love to have him back, they would love to have him back. But only if it's 100% free transfer. I mean, this club, honestly, I hate them so much. I really do. I despise Barcelona. I don't mind watching them, but I absolutely despise this club. With all the economic levers, with all the shenanigans that they're consistently producing, they are struggling with money and they somehow always find ways to wriggle out. They don't have any money to pay players. They don't have any money to buy players. and they're looking for 100% free transfer after we paid Barcelona, as you can see here, 14 million euros. The audacity of this particular club. Have some shame, man. We gave you 14 million literally what? 6 months ago or 5 months ago. And now you want this guy for free. Different salary terms, and only if Memphis Depay leaves Atleti. I think Memphis Depay will leave to Athletic Madrid because he's not getting the game time at Barcelona. This is the domino effect. Joao Felix to Chelsea, Depay to Atletico Madrid, and quite potentially Aubameyang to Barcelona. But I'm okay for Auba to leave. 100% free transfer. No. At least pay us 70% or 75% of the 14 million euros that you took from us. They keep playing us. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy ends up going on a free. I really wouldn't be surprised. But I'm hoping our board, our new people that we've got, and obviously our owner doesn't bend over backwards for Barcelona anymore. Happy for the player to go, but it cannot be a free transfer. I think to be able to get rid of his wages as well. I think he's on some good wages with Chelsea Football Club. To be able to get rid of that would be fantastic, knowing that we're going to pay quite a lot of wages on Joao Felix. So, not on 100% free. Ladies and gentlemen, you let me know how you feel about this situation, about Barcelona trying to bring back Aubameyang. Happy for the move, but cannot be 100% free. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, feeling at Chelsea is Jorginho will leave with the club prioritizing Kante and Mason Mount contracts. Brighton willing to consider selling Caicedo more than McAllister this month. Both are targets. This is coming from Matt Law. So looks like, obviously Enzo Fernandez, I think it's dead. To all the people that are hoping for Enzo Fernandez, it's dead. Have a look at his recent clip, his gesture towards the Benfica fans. He's staying. We've screwed that up. I know a lot of people saying, Miz, all it needs is, trigger that release clause. Chelsea is not going to trigger that release clause. Simple as that. They're not going to trigger that. Enzo Fernandez is staying. It's a shame. I would have loved a player like Enzo Fernandez, would have transformed our midfield, but it's not the end of the world. If we can go for players like Caicedo, McAllister, I've already mentioned McAllister in previous videos. Straight after the World Cup, I was talking about McAllister. Very, very good player. But can we actually do this job? Can we actually do these particular, transfer moves from Brighton? Brighton are no pushovers either, man. Like, they're doing well this season. Under Roberto De Zerbi, I think they've now gone to another level beyond Graham Potter. So these guys are big, big players. But I like it. I like the fact that we linked, and I like the fact that Matt Law is talking about it, because at the end of the day, you saw how the Enzo Fernandez saga ended up. When people like Matt Law and Fabrizio and David Oinson, they're not the ones speaking, I think we should just keep ourselves quiet. So, look, in regards to Jorginho, I'm happy. I'm happy to move on. I think now it's got to a point where the flaws, I'm not even looking to compensate for the flaws anymore. The flaws are so huge. And I think this player, look, thank him for the services. He's done really well for Chelsea Football Club, won a lot of stuff as well. Came third in the Ballon d'Or, rightly or wrongly, whatever you might believe, at the end of the day, still came third. Now it's time to part ways. We need someone who's a little bit more well-rounded, not just has the ball-playing ability that Jorginho has, but better than that. But of course, off the ball, that physicality that is much required in the Premier League is needed. Players like Caicedo and McAllister, they will definitely be an upgrade. There's no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that. In regards to Chelsea prioritizing Kante and Mason Mount, I've got no issues with it, to be honest. Look, Kante similarly as well. Can this brother be available? Can he be available? If he's available for large parts of the season, I think our season looks good. But it's a big if. And with Mason Mount, what more can I say? What's the hold-up? What seems to be the hold-up, my man? Let's get it done. Chelsea are interested in signing Kyle Walker-Peters. So we're talking about the right-back situation that's going on. Doesn't seem to have any sort of rumors. Obviously, recently Pedro Porro, whatever his name is, he's been linked with. Looks like Spurs might be very close to getting Pedro Porro. So I don't know whether we're going to be able to hijack all these rumors about us trying to hijack that. I don't know. We'll see. Pedro Porro is a very, very good player. But look, we need something. if it's not Pedro Porro, I need some sort of backup for Reece James. I think Kyle Walker-Peters, he's a decent player. Honestly, he's a very good player. For Southampton, he's been doing really well. Obviously, recently Southampton have been poor, but he's got good quality, Premier League experience. He's got a bit of pace about him. He can be, a threat in the final third. And I think he's someone who wouldn't mind being a Reece James backup. A lot of you guys are always concerned, are they going to be okay to be a backup to Reece James? For me, I don't like that ideology. You come to Chelsea Football Club, you should have the mentality to start for Chelsea Football Club and compete against the best. And on top of that, Reece James is always injured. So look, for me, Kyle Walker-Peters, I'm all on board with this particular player. And in fact, with their status at the moment, we could potentially get him on a cheap as well. I mean, they look like they're probably going to get relegated. They're smack bang in the bottom of the league. So hopefully we can get some sort of bargain opportunity and get this particular player in. As I said, a lot of you guys will like the profile, the fact that he's genuine backup for Reece James. Southampton could do with the money and find and rebuild for future season, because they're most likely going to get relegated. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, there's more signings to come. This is from Simon Johnson. There has to be. It cannot all stop in Joao Felix. We need a right back. We need a midfielder at a bare minimum. So let's see what happens and what Chelsea Football Club does. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about everything that we've talked about. Joao Felix, how you feel about that? He's now official. Hopefully, he's going to start against Fulham. He is in the squad. How you feel about Aubameyang? That is the big topic that's going on now. There's something going on. And, if you see since Graham Potter's taken over, he's not really fancied Aubameyang. He's preferred Havertz up front quite often. So let me know. But I'm a bit iffy, Barcelona. I don't want us to be played by them again. So yeah, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content, which I shall see you guys for our live tomorrow, early 9:30 a.m. UK time. We'll do the Fulham versus Chelsea. I think it's an away game preview, so do look out for that. I want to see all you guys there. We'll go through all the quotes, the comments from the press conference, and obviously we'll do the Chelsea predicted lineup. Till next time. See ya.